Welcome to Mount Hope Elementary School, home of the Beavers, where every student looks forward to going to the art room. That is because it is taught by Miss Rachel Proctor, who is the Charles County nominee for the Washington Post Teacher of the Year Awards program. Congrats, Miss Proctor, on being selected. What does this recognition mean to you?
Thank you for that introduction, Malachi. Getting this recognition was really exciting for me because I like teaching a lot, and I feel like I work really hard at my job. So when I got the award, I felt like I was recognized, and it was an honor for me to represent our school and also all the other art teachers in the county.
Before we get to your teaching career, tell us about how art influenced your life and eventually led you to becoming a teacher.
So art is a big part of my life. Even when I was a young kid, I would make art out of things in my house. You know, I would take whatever I had, boxes and things, and make stuff. So I was always very crafty. And then art helped me in school and kind of influenced my school life because it gave me a reason to go to school. I came to school for my art teachers and for my art classes.
Why did you decide to become a teacher, and talk about the path to your current position?
When I was in high school, I wanted to get a job because I wanted to make some money. And I took a job at a daycare center, and then I realized while I worked at the daycare that I really liked working with kids. And I would plan really cool projects for them. We had a great time together, and I realized that that was something that I was good at. So I decided that when it was time for me to go to college, I wanted to study and become a teacher. And then I did. I went to community college, and then I graduated. I was a classroom teacher for a long time, and then I moved over here and I became an art teacher.
By helping other students discover their creative side, how does that help them in other subjects and areas of their life?
That's a good question. I think art helps students when they come to school because they can feel proud of themselves. They have one area that they're especially good at, and maybe that kind of helps them in their other places by giving them confidence. Art also helps just as a cool hobby. You know, when you go home and you want something to do, it's fun to express yourself and be creative that way.
Talk about some of the other ways you help students at Mount Hope outside of teaching them art.
I start off my day every morning in a really fun way. I greet you guys when you come off the bus, and then I help out around the school with different jobs, like decorating the halls. When our school has big events, I like to make things for it. I also help out with first grade, and I kind of tutor the students one-on-one during that time. And then at the end of the day, I help them get into their cars and leave, make sure that they get home safely. So I have little odd jobs around the school too.
Okay, that's very nice. And that's also going to lead into this. What is the best part of the job when you're working with kids?
Working with the kids, you said it yourself. It's really fun to come to school because everyone's excited to be at our school. You guys are always very motivated when you come to school. You see your friends, everyone's got a smile on their face. I like coming to school, I like my job because of the energy at our school. It's a really cool place to be.
What do you look forward to every day you come to work?
All of the energy. Whenever I start to feel kind of maybe like I'm having a bad day or I'm grumpy or I don't know what I want to get into, I get re-motivated by all the energy around me, all the kids. And then I like the idea that I can be the teacher for you guys that maybe inspires you all to be artistic too. When I was in elementary school, my art teachers were some of the most important people in my life. So it's really interesting for me that I might have that same impact on some kids. That's kind of my goal. Like, I want to make a good experience for my students.